This question comes from Raga, who asks, since rainbows are caused by the refraction of sunlight by tiny droplets of water, what would a rainbow look like if we had two suns like Tatooine? A planet with double suns would have double rainbows, or rather, quadruple rainbows. Our rainbows on Earth are already double rainbows. There's a second, fainter bow above the main one. The circumstances need to be just right to see the second rainbow, so people get excited when they see one. The first and second rainbows are the ones you can see easily, but there are actually many more bows beyond these two, formed by different paths that light can take when it's bouncing around inside a raindrop. Usually only the first and second rainbows are bright enough to see. It was only recently that anyone took pictures of the third, fourth, and fifth order rainbows. To figure out what a double-double rainbow would look like on a planet with two suns, we need to figure out where the suns usually appear in the sky on that planet. Double-star planetary systems come in two main varieties. In the first type, the stars are close together and the planet goes around both of them. This kind of planet is called a circumbinary planet. In the second type, the stars are farther apart and the planet orbits just one of them. This kind of planet is called the other kind of planet. I've never learned a name for this kind of planet. I don't know if there is one. If you lived on the other kind of planet, the two suns would spend most of the year in different parts of the sky. They might also appear different. If you were orbiting the larger star, the smaller, farther away one might be no brighter than the moon, or even look like a regular star. Tatooine in Star Wars looks like it's probably a circumbinary planet. The twin suns are close together in the sky and they appear similar in color and size. So while it's possible that Tatooine could be orbiting just one of them and they're coincidentally aligned in the sky at the moment we see them, it's more reasonable to guess that they are actually near one another, with Tatooine orbiting both of them. Either way, two suns of similar brightness would create two overlapping rainbows. The main bow is a circle around 84 degrees across, centered opposite the sun. The farther apart the two suns were, the farther apart the two rainbows would be. If the two suns were 84 degrees apart, the main bows would barely touch. A pair of suns 84 degrees apart is possible around the other kind of planet, whatever it's called, but not around Tatooine-type circumbinary planet. The reason is simple. A planet orbiting two stars can't get too close to them, or the irregular tugging from the gravity of the two stars as they orbit will eventually cause the planet to crash into one of them or get ejected. For a system with two similar-sized stars, this critical radius is around 6 times the distance between the two stars, which means that the two suns would never appear more than about 20 degrees apart in the sky, unless the planet happens to be orbiting in a stable Lagrange point of the pair of stars, in which case the angle between the stars would be 60 degrees. Either way, the two rainbows in a Tatooine-like system would always overlap. The two colors would blend together where the bows crossed, and the secondary bows would too. I suppose doubling all the rainbows would also double the number of pots of gold. And it's not just pots of gold, I guess we'd have to rethink all kinds of rainbow references. Overlapping rainbows would be beautiful, but definitely a lot more complicated.